Okay, I'm gonna take a little pause on this resin 3D printing projects and everything. That's a good one right there. So I want to explain through whatever I've done. So I remove all the resin from the vat. It's been a long time since the last time I made a kind of video. That's a lot of faces. And over there I have some ready for paint. That's actually Henry. I have the paint ready for the next day for this one, and that one right here. So today I received the new spray paint. I don't know why my phone is picking up like a kind of vibrant shade. It's not that. It is called, I think it's called seaweed shade. So I'm testing the shade, the spray paint, see what results we can get out of it. Well, for those who don't know yet, after discovering the FDM does not have the same quality as a resin, we stopped 3D printing with FDM, and I have 3 more printers I no longer use. It's not that FDM is overrated, but it's not good quality for miniatures. For buildings, it is. Here's a sample. Buildings are okay, but not for miniatures, for figurines. I think I'm gonna use this space to move the resin printer here because I need that table. I need to start doing some work on this. I think it's 40 watt laser, but I have 3 more lasers that I need to make a video for different companies. I'm gonna make a quick I need to make another video for this company, another product from different brands. That's a laser engraver. I'm not here for the show off, but I'm getting a lot of products from different companies, and that's a good thing because you get free products for reviews. So here is another laser engraver that I'm working on that big thing over there. One more. Okay, let's begin to clean up this table. Found another area where I could move the printers. Now I need to carry the other ones here. Whew, that thing is heavy. I don't remember if it's 40 pounds or something. I think another 25 pounds on that one. I don't remember if that's 50 pounds or 40 pounds. Better right there. I have totally forgot about all the setup that takes time with this laser engraver. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna cut 4 squares for the mini laser engraver. Okay, we're gonna start making some projects with this. What happened here? With this little baby laser engraver compared to this one. That's huge, but this is a baby laser engraver for just tiny small projects. Okay, I'm done with the laser engraver. One done, 3 more to go. Oh man. Anyways, I already have 10 laser engravers, but thanks for the company for the I guess I'm gonna start a new business or something, I think. See, this is good when you have a large amount of followers, but you deliver their um, request. Okay, back to this thing. So for this model, I ordered seaweed. Let me tell you something before I continue. So I started the project before trying to do turn Rheneas into a smudger, and I watched a video. Someone posted a video of painting a Rheneas shell on this shade. But to be honest, that was a really bad choice. That was the only option we had. I think it was Tomica, and the person who made the video, he said it was okay, was proud of the thing. I'm not against that. The problem is that the shade was not okay for me. It does not, how can I say this? It is not close to the shade we needed. Let me show you something else. So this is a test. This is not a good finish model. And since this wasn't really good, I mean, it's to your eye, it looks very, very good. But here's another one. The prototype was filament. Right here you can see those lines. Let me put this close up. This is one of the reasons I stopped it, because we had no other options before. I stopped creating FDMs, filament, and that was the best we could do, you know. Still, if you see these models some models on eBay, be advised that you're gonna find these layer lines. They're very visible, very visible. This one is a little different. It's resin. Still see some layer line, but this was printed draft, not high quality. Like I said, it was a test. Anyways, so we find the seaweed shade, which I think is closer to smudger's shade, but this one definitely was a bad choice. So I didn't finish. I didn't like it. I didn't finish that. That was the reason. Next. So we have Oliver. I think you've seen the video, a short clip already. This also prototype. There's no lettering here, the number 11. It was a prototype, and I decided to test the paint. We have Tomica. It's kind of close. It's not exactly like the one we needed. Same, I applied this for this prototype Daisy. It's a prototype also, like I say. So we'll see how we end with this model, and hopefully we can get good results once we paint the face. And this needs to be black, and the lining will be very easy since we just gonna apply the marker along the lining, and you don't have to worry about spilling unless you have a shaky hands. Same with these little lines right here. So this is primer, actually. It's not paint, but I think it looks okay, so we can see how it looks. And another model that we are in the works, this one right here, almost done. Still paint. I need to paint the face. So I hope this will be, see, you need to take your time. You cannot just paint like like an ape, or you will have really bad results. I don't recommend you to rush. Okay, we are done with that laser engraver. I need to continue to make my next video for this other brand, and I'll see what I can show you next time.